the Bluetooth. Can I put you on Bluetooth and put the text to speech on? What's its connected? Where's that coming from? I don't know where it's coming from, chat. So this is a old phone that I'm using right now. This is a I'm not organized today, chat. I'm just not organized. You just have to bear with me. Oh, sorry, chat. So oh, it's connected for audio. So I'm gonna put the TTS on that way. When you talk to me in chat, I can hear you, right? Test.
MsNIKITA says test.
It works. Alright. So I'm streaming on one SIM card today, as you can tell there. I mean, one SIM card's doing quite well. It's giving me like randomly 12,000 randomly. I use this phone for chat, right? But I found out that this particular phone, this is a Samsung S8 Plus, which is like super old. It's not very good in the sunlight. Even when I put the display on full, it looks really bright on here, yeah. But when I go outside, I can't see chat. So this phone is great for night streams, yeah. But for anything else, it's kind of not great. So anyway, what I'm going to do here is make some space. Put you guys here so I can see you, or maybe on there I can see you. Will you just stay still? I don't know. So first thing I need to do is dismantle this this phone, take out all its bits and pieces. Hopefully I don't need any other accessories to do this. Obviously this is not the ideal setup, right, for making a video, but I'm lazy, and you guys only need a view, right? Ideally I want the camera kind of like in front of me facing down, you know, but you know what I do. So go take all the screws out. Just go take every single screw out, because we are transplanting the guts of this phone into that one. I've had this phone in bits and pieces a few times, because I've tried to work out what's damaged. Is it the motherboard that's damaged, or is it the display that's damaged, you know? I would go out and I would take you outside and do some IRL streams outside, but I'm allergic to sunlight, and because the weather forecast has been stupidly hot and crazy. The sun's just been blazing down like it's the devil or something. I don't want to go outside and become ill, you know. And you know, I sometimes speak to my chat and they like saying to me, "Oh, we like a combination of desktop streams and IRL." So desktop streams is. Just go and take everything off. So this doesn't have a display on it, because I try to work out, right, when I order a display, if I order just the display without the frame, how hard would it to assemble? Because when you order a replacement part on AliExpress, you got choices. You can get a frame with the screen already on, or you can buy the screen by itself. You could buy a frame with the cameras on. Of course, like for every extra bit costs extra more money, right? But I got lucky. I paid about $60 for this display. It says it's an A+++++ display, right? But what does that mean? Does that mean it doesn't have any dead pixels on it? Does it mean it's perfect? I don't know. I don't know the way they grade things on AliExpress. I have no idea. But you know, everybody else who's bought a display from them and gave them feedback, they seem to be happy. So I figured that what is there to lose? You know, if other people are buying a display from them and they're happy, then maybe it should work for me, right? I won't know what that display looks like until I transplant parts into it and test it. So the top layer here, this is the charge circuitry, and it comes in bits. So yeah, nothing I can do about that water indicator, and I don't think the phone has warranty on it anyway because I got it off eBay. So connector there's for the power, front switch, daughter board. I'm just using my nail here. It's like my nail's not super long, but just long enough to unhook things. Take these screws out as well. No, I've been reading a lot recently on the internet about dieting and losing weight, yeah. And I've been experimenting with how long I could not eat for, you know. Do I feel better like having a low calorie diet? Because like, a lot of people suggest to me that I should have a low calorie diet. That way I can just like eat less, you know, eat less. But you know what? I feel eating less, I feel hungrier because I'm not reaching that point as being satisfied. So I think over the next couple of weeks I might give water fasting a try, because I want to lose about 40 kilos. Having extra weight on my body doesn't help me, chat. I don't feel happy at all, right? And I want to get happier. I want to be a bit more happy in life. Ooh, is that stuck? Wow. That O-ring is shot, chat. Is that O-ring supposed to be like that? I don't know if you see it. That O-ring's out of shape and it's just... See, I'm hoping that when I push it back into the... I don't know. I mean, I've shaped it to around what kind of looks like the socket. I'm hoping that because it's compression, it'd be okay, you know? So I'm going to put that into here. I don't really need this. Actually, I need the
Aloha Steve 808 says you should roll and walk 10 kilometers a day. Give it a try for 30 days. Definitely will lose weight.
Hey Aloha Steve, how are you doing? Yeah, I got a problem, you see. I'm allergic to sunlight, and the sunlight in England is more intense than in Japan. Because like in the past when I've been in Japan, I've not had the problems. And I've been in Japan for about 5 years in the past. But in the UK, I can't go outside. I get burnt. within about 5 minutes, and I'll get hives and all sorts of shit. How you doing? I'm trying to fix my chat phone because a couple of weeks ago this phone fell into my bathtub, right? And one of the seals that holds the phone together decided to allow water in, so the phone didn't die, the display did. It's really weird. So I think I'm going to take this off.
Aloha Steve 808 says, is that Samsung?
Yes, it's a Samsung S20 Plus. I bought it on eBay originally ages ago because it had a faulty camera. So I didn't care about because I use it for chat phone, I don't care about the camera, right? Because when I talk to you guys, it's like, it's just reading stuff, you know? So this is an S20 Plus that I think I paid like £37 for it in the UK. So that's like a Hachi-sen in Japan. And it's done well. I mean, I was really shocked, like, paying such a low amount for it, you know, because like we're talking like 3 years ago when this thing was still relatively new. How can't I get this off? Oh, there it is. So this is the new display that I bought from AliExpress. I paid about $60 for this, and it was shipped and everything. It arrived this morning. And I thought to myself, do I make content from it, or do I just assemble it and hope for the best? And I thought to myself, you know what, I haven't streamed in about a week, right? And I thought to myself, I'll just make content from it. You know, maybe it'd be interesting to you, and maybe like, oh, Nikita can fix phones now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't call transplanting parts from one phone to another fixing. You know, fixing to me is getting multimeter out and testing for faulty components and replacing the faulty component. That's what I call fixing. This is just more like refurbishment. I don't know. So I've taken the vibrator off there and shoved it into that one. And this is the charge port for it. And the O-ring on it is a bit funny, man. It's a bit out of shape. I mean, I thought about buying a replacement charge port, but you know what? This charge port still works fine, right? Because I don't really. The only time I use this charge port is when I'm outside streaming with you guys. So I'm gonna put that back in here, and hopefully the pressure and stuff on here will just allow the well, it just got water coming in, and it's also meant to be a tight fit. I mean, it's just pressure fit. I just wondered to myself, has it gone in the hole properly though? Because like the other problem with this
Aloha Steve 808 says, in Japan the used S20 Plus is going for 30,000 yen now.
Wow, a used one. I got a really good price then. I mean, I only paid 8,000 for this, right? You know, the guy sold it as faulty because he said the camera doesn't work. And well, the camera does work. What doesn't work is the wide camera. So when you try to use this wide camera, everything is blurred. It just doesn't focus properly. But because I don't have because I'm using it as a chat phone, I just wanted it for chat, right? I mean, sure, I could have just used my normal phone for chat, but I figured that if I lose a chat phone that's only worth $30 or $40, it's less less painful. How do I get the battery out? Is there a hole on the back of the ear I could poke through? Damn it. Oh, wait, there's a hole here. There you go. That's not even the right glue. Has this battery been replaced in the past? I have no idea. Oh, you've got bubbles in it now. Can I stretch? Can I get these bubbles off? Can I just like? Oh, there you go. I'm just using the flat bit off the back of my screwdriver, just to push out the bubbles. I think as long as you're not poking it with like anything sharp, I don't think the battery will explode. You kind of want the battery to be flat at the back, so when it goes back into the case it doesn't bulges out and stab things. So this battery is relatively old, it's like 2020, so this battery is like 3 years old, but still works fine. Does this have other screws on it? Alright mate, you know what? Let's secure this this module first. So I put the screws in different places, right? These screws down here, these the ones from my the base bottom bit. $30,000. That's expensive, man. I mean, when I was in Japan last year, it seems like so far away since I was last in Japan. Like when I was in Japan last year, I was using this phone for chat, and I wasn't on. I mean, I put SoftBank SIM in, and it worked fine. So yeah, could use a UK phone in Japan. And the other advantage of using a UK phone in Japan is that I can turn the shutter sound off. So when I take pictures of people and stuff, it's kind of secretive, because in Japan you can't turn off the shutter sound, can you? It's like it's super loud, right? When you take a picture, there's it's like I've seen my friends like in Japan take pictures of their phone, right? And it's like, wow, your shutter sound really suck. Can you just turn it? Can you change it or turn it off? And they went, no, it's the firmware. It doesn't let you turn it off. And I went, what? So I think I have to pull this out. So they gave me a replacement switch at the side. Yeah. Cool. I'll stick that over here because I don't need it.
Aloha Steve 808 says, I like to take foodie pics, but the shutter noise always attracts attention.
Yeah. It's like when I use my British phones in Japan, I just turn the shutter noise off. You know what? I think I'll leave these tabs here because I can stick the ribbon back down onto the battery, right? Come on, come off. I'll stick them on here for now. Or actually no, I'll put up that side. Yeah, shutter noise in Japan, it's really annoying. I find it super annoying because like I fully understand why the noise can't be turned off, right? It's to prevent perverts from taking upskirt photos and stuff, yeah. But I don't know, nerds like me, I can work out a way to disable it. How do I get this board out now? Can I just poke it on the back of here? Oh, hang on a minute. I need to take out the SIM tray. Not using the right components, equipment for this. I'm just using tweezers because there's like a little hook thing here that ejects the tray. So basically, there's a little gap here, yeah, and there's like a little hook that goes down. So when you poke the thing in there, you push a plunger that pushes the hook. Oh. So I'm not going to put the cameras in just yet. So what I want to do is the main display into here and see will it power up. And well, I just want to see. I want to see what this display looks like and does it work. So don't have a camera. No, there's no. Wait. What? How'd you get this off? Is it like the thing before? I just like. Okay, I used a little bit of force and pulled it off. You know what? Do I use the glue on here, or does that have its own glue? Honestly, that looks like it has its own glue. Oh wait, hold on.
Wingful1 says, what did you buy for me at MsNIKITA?
I didn't buy it for you, I bought it for me. I bought myself a replacement display for my phone. So... It comes with a replacement glue doodah. Cool.
Wingful1 says, what?
I bought a replacement display for my phone, right? Because like the old one died. Look, this is the one I'm replacing, right? This is the original, and this is the new one that arrived today. So we're transplanting all the guts from this phone into this display, or yeah, this is an S20 plus. So transplanting everything from here into here. I've never done it before. I've never done it before. So
Wingful1 says, can you do it?
I have no idea. Do I remove this thing?
Aloha Steve 808 says, do you follow Hugh Jeffries on YouTube? He buys heavily damaged smartphones and totally repairs them.
Yeah, but you see, like, watching people repairing them and do it yourself is two different things, right? You know? Because, like, there's loads of YouTubers on the internet that fixes phones and make videos and stuff, but they don't... It's like, because it's a YouTube video, right, it's edited, isn't it? So there's, like, going to be lots of things in there that he's done that they don't show you. You know, like, removing the little sticky thing from the speaker. And well, I'm going to clean the speaker, man. It's filthy. Look at that. It's just like full of gunk. Should have some cotton wool buds around here somewhere. There we go. Cheap cotton wool buds. A little bit of alcohol, I think, chat. So, little bit. This is just isopropyl alcohol, 99.9%. I originally bought this for COVID, you know. So I brought a spray for it because, like, during COVID, everyone was like using alcohol and stuff. So what I used to do is, like, when I come home from outside, I just spray alcohol on my hands after washing it. It's better than using a gel, isn't it? Because, like, the gel stuff is just emulsifiers and stuff to to make the skin feel better. So I'm just going to go with the cotton wool bud to remove all this crud around the speaker that's built over the years. Oh, maybe it's just rust. Eh? Is that crud? See, I don't want to get the thing too dirty. I don't want the alcohol to be on the grill. So this is the earphone, the ear bit. So I'm just going to plonk that into here. Because like when you watch Hugh, I've seen Hugh Jeffries when he does like phone repairs and stuff, but he doesn't like go to the extent of taking everything out, does he? He doesn't take like absolutely everything out. The front facing camera. It's got glue round it, chat. Oh, that was easy. That was too easy. Wait. What? They've put like a plastic film over the thing to keep it clean, right? And they haven't given me the thing that goes on around the camera to so it doesn't vibrate and stuff. Hold on a second, chat. I'm going to remove this one and try reusing it. It's just a foam thing. There you go. I got it. You know what? I'm going to stick that to the camera. This way, if I pull the camera out again in the future, it's just going to come out as part of the camera rather than being stuck to the frame. You know. I don't think it'd make any difference, will it, chat? Have you guys tried fixing your own cat phones? Oh, hang on a minute. It's a bit off-sided. Does that have to be mounted on the phone then? Oh, it's got to be mounted that way. What the heck? So let me see now. I'll plonk that there for now. Oh, this is the old one. This is the replacement one. So I'll put that there for now. I'm going to remove this bit of dust tape. I'm going to reuse this and kind of, I don't know, put it in here. How do you make it fit? It's so hard because there's this like kind of attraction. You put anything in the hole, there's like an attraction that pulls it there. That I have to do, I think. It's not in the corner. Oh, there you go. So front facing camera. So I don't have the proper glue for it. So I'm just going to reuse the glue that's on it. I think sticking this in there, I just need it to compact it so it doesn't rattle. Which way did it come out? Did it make any difference? Ideally I should use like some sort of glue, other glue, but I don't have any. So I don't want to use super glue because the super glue might run a bit. Oh, it's a bit too high now. Because I'm looking at the little round dot on the front there, yeah. Because like, can you see the little round hole where the thing is? I want it to be in the middle, ideally. See, I thought about going out to do IRL, and I want to go out and do IRL, and I've been thinking about going out and doing IRL. It's just too damn bloody sunny here, and my friends like saying to me, "Gee, Nikita, if you're complaining about the sun in England, what are you gonna be like when you go to Japan?" I says the sun's different in Japan. The sun is like, it's very bright in Japan, but it's not like evil like the UK. UK's sun, for whatever reason, is evil. So this display, this camera is just held in by friction. Is there anything else I need to transplant? Does this thing come off? I don't know why I need it, but I just noticed that this has it, the other one doesn't. So I'm going to transplant it over, hopefully. Must be there for a reason, right? Because like the other one doesn't have it, you know, and this one does. So, and my tweezers suck. See, I think that's there as a isolation to prevent short circuitry or something. It's just a sheet of plastic, a very thin sheet of plastic. See, it's just a very thin, sticky bit of plastic. I don't think it's important, but transplant's a transplant, man. I could put it on the phone, in it. So where does it go? It's not perfect, obviously. Will you just stick down? It's like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about repairing phones as a business, yeah. But I mean, it must be like a pain in the ass to do it all the time, you know. I mean, doing it as a YouTuber, I mean, do you keep all the phones you repair? Do you sell them off? What do you do with them all? I'm interested in electronics and stuff, but I think I don't know. I haven't really thought about fixing cell phones. Not in the sense of replacing stuff. You know, if I was going to do electronics for our YouTube stuff, I would try to fix the actual logic board that's like kind of been damaged or something. I think that's kind of more interesting. So I've placed the bit of plastic film back on here. It's not perfect, but it covers that area up. Yeah. What else is there on here? Oh. This thing? And I don't know. Will it stick on here? Where else is there? I see another bit of tape there. I'm just using like basic tools, man. This is my craft knife. This is a Olifa craft knife that I have. It's a Tamiya one. It's not easy to remove this. See, I don't know why they didn't install this like by default, yeah. So where did it go? This tape is hella sticky though. So I'm just going to place that here. I want to get it as close as possible to the metal thing so it's straight. There you go. It's not perfect, but what else is there? Anything? I think that's it, chat. I think I can put the motherboard in now. I figured that put the motherboard into this case is regardless of what the display's like, if it works, it's going to be better than the other display, the other housing that I pulled it out of, because the other display just died completely. Where's the battery gone? I'm not going to stick the battery in now, chat. I'll test it first. Connection. Those little Lego things that Jerry always talks about. Cool. Haven't got my glasses on right now. Because like when I put my glasses on, I can't focus on really close things. I have no idea what the cable's for. So, plug this one in. Actually, you know what, chat? I'm gonna put one screw in. This screw just holds the motherboard in place. So the board's not going to fall out, yeah, turn it over, you know, type of thing. Plug in the front display. And then plug in the battery. Let's fire up. Hello. Ooh. I won't know what this display looks like. Let's peel this chat. So far, the display looks okay. I mean, like for 60 pounds or 60 US dollars, it looks okay, right? Alright, put my pin in. It's a bit dark. Ooh, look at that. What's the code for testing display, chat? Samsung. Okay, so Samsung test code is whoops. What's that? Star hash 0 star hash. Okay, front camera. Oh, front camera works. Look. Whoa. It's okay. I'm happy with that. How to get out of it? Red. Good. Green. Good. Blue. Good. There's a vibration. Oh yeah, it's vibrating. Mega cam. Which one cam? Is that the one it focuses or not? No, don't want that. Get out. Mega cam. Front cam speaker. Hello? Hello? Why no sound? Okay. That's kind of tough camera, what's that? Eh? Oh, okay. Look back. I have no idea what that is. Black? Yeah, I think the black works. Hello? How do you get out of it? Oh. Policy. Sub-key sensor. I guess it's working, right? Because it seems to do stuff. Touch. I can't draw by the chat.
Aloha Steve 808 says you should work at Apple or Samsung Repair. Or start your own repair business, Me?
Why? Maybe I'll come to Japan and start doing... Because I've been repairing like iPhone... I don't know, I've done iPhones in the past. I guess this touchscreen works, even the corner. Receiver brighter version. I guess it works. How do I get out of it? I could put the music on. Where's the music player gone? There's no music player on here? How about I just go to YouTube? Where's the YouTube app? Oh, it's there. Why do I have no sound? Oh, I know why I don't have any sound. This isn't in. Sounds terrible. That's how it works? That's how it works? No. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, I need to tighten these screws because I didn't tighten them in properly before. Or did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Fuck Apple, man. I wouldn't work at Apple if they paid me. I'm not I'm a pro Apple user. If the thing about Samsung, yeah, the reason why I like Samsung phones is because if something dies, you can just buy spare parts. You don't need to fuck around with like some sort of inventory system where you have to check something in and check something out. You know, it's all bullshit at the end of the day. It's just Apple being like communists telling you that, oh yes, you bought this from us, but you know, you can't do this without our permission. You can't do that without our permission. How do I get this off? Yo. Hello. What's going on here? Why? Why does it always go to dark? On auto? That's why. The weather forecast here is dumb, man. Look at it. It's 28 degrees C. I aren't used to this hot weather. Yeah. Okay. Turn it over. Put these screws in. Or, I mean, the phone is still on at the moment. And yes, it's on, and I'm putting screws in. But I've never killed anything in the past, so I doubt I'm going to kill anything now. You know? I mean, the worst thing can happen is like I go on eBay and buy a replacement motherboard. I trust that people on YouTube will tell you to turn everything before putting it all together. Yeah, like they wouldn't do what I'm doing right now. You know. Hang on a minute. I'm going to turn this off. Take that out because the battery is not installed. Well, when I say the battery is not installed, it's still moving around. Look, see? So I need to pull the tape off. That's the fingerprint sensor, chat. Wow, Samsung, do you have enough tape on that battery? I mean, I suppose in a way that, because I put a new display on this phone, this phone looks brand new now, doesn't it? You know, there's no dings in the display or nothing, you know. Put the battery thing back on. I will boot her up again, make sure it works. Haven't finished yet, chat.
Sexy Mari 69 says looks good.
Looks good. Thank you. How you doing, Sexy Mari? So, resurrecting my waterlogged phone. I bought a new display for it. And the display thing came today.
Sexy Mari 69 says good time.
Good, good. So, having this thing on here doesn't actually work. So, I'll remove it. And the battery thing on here is just... Whoa! Just needs some... I don't know. It needs... I suppose it just gets... I think it gets used to it eventually. So, putting this back on. I mean, today is just like, you know, one of those random Nikita streams, yeah. Why does that feel like it's bulging out? Oh, that's why. The dick at... That's not supposed to go there. So they put this like extra bit of material on there. See, this is the original one, right? The original one doesn't have it. Yeah, the original one doesn't have it. So that's why it's bulging out. I'm feeling it and it's like, that's not very flat, you know? But after you put the screws in and everything, it should just, plate should be flat anyway. Damn it. Wouldn't it be nice if magnetic screwdriver just picked one screw instead of a whole bunch of them, you know? So this is my chat phone basically. So when I'm outside doing IRL and stuff, and I read, this is what I normally use. The S20 Plus, the display is just bright enough for the sunlight outside. Whereas this phone here is the S20. This is the S8 Plus. In sunlight, the display's invisible, man. I tried it before. And I don't want this to be my main phone. I like the idea of, you know, having a phone that isn't perfect, you know. I mean, I could technically sell this. I'll probably get like some decent money for it because the display and everything. I think it needs a new camera module first. Get that camera module changed out first, the ultra wide one. Then I was thinking for a moment now, I've got so many screws there, and realised that I haven't screwed the bottom plate. Yeah. So if I change the firmware out so everything works in this phone, I could sell this about, I don't know, $200, something like that. Because it'd be perfect then. So, you need to take off this old. So this is the original backplate for it. The serial number and everything is that everything's on here. You need to take off this old seal because these Samsung seals don't work very well when you reuse them. So I actually have a replacement Samsung seal, an official one. Well, official anyway. This thing is super strong. Why won't you just peel off? Am I not poking it properly? Let me try it from a different corner. It's like I don't know about you guys, but when you buy these seals from the internet, there's two types. The ones that are black on both sides, they're the fake ones. Because the Samsung seals are not black on both sides. One side is black and one side is grey. So this side is grey. The side that's on the metal is grey. It's a different type of glue. And the other side that sticks onto the glass is black. I read like things on the internet where it says, "Oh, people don't like these phones because people need special gadgets to open their phone." You know what? That's bullshit. I use a guitar pick. To open my phone, I used a guitar pick. So that's the old glue. I'll throw that in the trash. And before I start putting the glue on there, I'm going to put these other screws in, right? Because the last thing I want is to put the back on and realise I've got screws left over. And I'm thinking, wait, where those screws come from? So put these screws into here. I mean, the phone is on at this moment. The actual phone is on right now. All the time we've been talking here, the phone's on, you know, and I've got the back open. I'm not scared of technology, chat. I'm not scared that... I don't believe that just... using static electricity to damage electronics is actually quite difficult, chat, honestly. You want to rip something rather than to break it with static. And I noticed that on YouTube, a lot of people say Samsung screws are all the same length. They're not. They're not. 3 of them are shorter. On this handset, they're shorter. I'll tell you how I know. Because you buy the replacement skit or seal or whatever something, it comes with 2 different types of screws. You know. That's how I know it's like. So this is the wireless charging thing. This black thing on here. This is the wireless charging thing, and camera. So let me see now. See, this is the wide one. Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't. Eh? It seems to be focusing now. What the hell? Hello? Oh, it doesn't focus properly. Focus into the background. I don't know. The guy on eBay when I bought the phone said that the camera doesn't work. that one works. Look. Always ask me like, why do you whoops, people always ask me like, why do you, Nikita, why do you watermark everything, or why do you write your name on everything? My application does it for me. Look, it's there. Yeah, it's done it for me already, so I don't have to worry about that. So the phone's going to die in a minute. It's going to have no power in it. So I'll stick that into there before I lose it. So this is the original. Are you drunk, chat? Or was it just this cable being funny? Oh, let me set. There you go. So this is the original one. Yeah, this is the original one. And I was having a little experiment with it like the other day, and I pulled off it's like the original glass is like this, right? And it has the display in the middle. And I thought to myself, how hard is it to replace the display? I mean, like, could I just buy the actual flexible display, just slap it on here? You know what? Turns out it's quite difficult because whatever glue they used around the display on here, it is difficult to remove. I mean, that black bit on there, that's the glue they used, right, to glue the front glass onto there to make the display. And I thought to myself, how hard is it to remove the remains of the display? So I was scratching at it and picking at it, and it took me bloody age to. I mean, don't need this anymore. It's like this is all garbage now, chap. This is recyclable garbage. But yeah, turns out that when I started looking on the internet for a display, found out I can just buy the whole thing like this, pre-built. I mean, buy the display by itself, it's $20. It's really cheap because this is an old phone, right? But if you buy it with the metal chassis or the mid-frame, they call it, it's about $60. It's not bad. I mean, to resurrect a phone that didn't work originally is okay, right? The battery is really low, but that's okay. And the touch sensor and everything seems to work. I like the colours. The colour isn't yellow. It's actually white. So I'll be buying from them in the future. I might take you up on that offer, Steve, about starting my own business repairing stuff, right? I might just start going to phone refurbishment. You know, I mean, like, you don't have to buy a phone that's perfect. You could buy a phone that's completely smashed, right? Just as long as that main board is working and the main components are working, it's like restoring the phone is easy. The hardest part is sourcing the right components. So let me just grab a seal.
SexyMari69 says do it and stream it.
Do it and stream it. Would you guys be interested in that kind of stuff? So this is the replacement seal, and it comes with screws. It's like it comes with screws, right? So on this phone, it comes with like these screws.
SexyMari69 says I find it interesting.
These are the main screws, and then it comes with three slightly shorter screws. They look identical. They are like, I think it's about 0.5 millimeter shorter. I'm not sure. When you put them side by side, those ones are definitely a little bit shorter than these ones. So because there's only 3, I assume, I'm not perfectly sure, but I assume those go in the charge port. And I'm experimenting. I've been getting the old frame and putting all the screws in the wrong places randomly, you know, and nothing pokes through. It's like putting screws in too long just poke through and damage the display, right? So experimenting. I mean, this handset, this frame has a few dings on it. It's got a ding here when I dropped it when I was in Japan. There's another ding around. There's a ding here. I don't know if you can see it, a little silver ding. This is when I dropped it when I was in Manchester. There's another couple of dings around here when I dropped it down a flight of stairs. So the fact that I'm getting a new chassis of a display, that was really good, because that means that the phone is going to look brand new, at least on the outside anyway. So this is the replacement thing. When you buy these on the internet, they always show the black side, right? I don't like those photos that show with the black side. It just makes me think they're fake. A genuine one is grey. Grey on one side, black on the other. And so on the genuine ones, they have like these little screw holes on it. So you can line it up to where it's supposed to go. The screw holes, the little cutouts here, they help you line the thing up. So I used to think that this thing goes on here first, like put this onto the glass, but no, that's not how you do it. You put it on here first, because the screw holes allows you to line up where the thing goes. So how do I know when it's straight? I'm just using the screw holes, like the cutouts, as a reference. Yeah, these little screw holes, I'm using them as a reference. So now I've done this before, chat. This is my first time, but you know, it's kind of logical. The good thing about this glue stuff, right, it does allow you to reposition it. It takes a little bit of time for it to set onto the metal. So what I'm doing now, I'm just working it around and pushing it around the bend.
Earl 2 Kit says scene switch to minus. Earl 2 Kit says scene switch to. Earl 2 Kit says scene switch to minus.
Minus?
Earl 2 Kit says switch to. Earl 2 Kit says scene switch to minus. Earl 2 Kit says scene switch to.
Why? Why is the bitrate suddenly gone down? I don't know. I'm only on one modem today, right? So, can I put something on here like ignore users? IRL. Ooh. That add it on there, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to work the tape around so it goes all the way around. I need a pair of scissors because I need the scissors so I can start removing the thing from it. I mean, you can buy a cheaper glue for it, but the cheaper glue doesn't restore the IP68, which makes the phone water resistant. So if somebody's this handset before me, because I bought this handset used, and that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason why it didn't. It went in the water and had problems. I don't know. Since I can't find the scissors, I'll just use my knife. The blade is facing upwards, chat. I'm going to remove the protection film from around it, like so, and I'm going to use the original film, the one that's on the other side of it, as just as a protection thing, so I can use it to push the thing. There's two sides of this, right? One side is a bit tacky and the other side is quite smooth. So I'm actually using the tacky side on the film, because if I put the other side, you put the film down on sticky stuff, and it just gets stuck. It doesn't come off. So before I put the back on, I'm just going to make sure there's no dust in the camera lens, chat. Lens brush. Because there's nothing worse than putting it back on and finding out there's dust inside of it. And that glue is one of those one-way stuff. Like, you put it on there, you don't get it off again. With that, you can only use it once. So I'm just using a lens brush that I use for cleaning you guys, to clean the lens on here. There's a little bit of dust in here. Now there's a bit more dust in here. Is that clear? Or as clear as I can get it? Yeah, that's clear. So, what I'm going to do now is tiny top. Done now. The glue will take about takes about half an hour to set, because like I was talking to the guy who's selling me the glue, and they told me, it says like when you put the back on, it will stick, right? But depending on the environment, it might take a bit longer for the glue to be like get really stuck. And it's an official glue. I says, really? Is it official glue? There's an official glue? It says, yeah, this one restores the water resistance of your phone. So it will basically it will just basically make the phone like it's new, you know. So when you get it, when you put it in the shower and stuff like that, the water won't get inside the handset, basically, which is cool, right? So I'm happy.